Man, I love Safari Limited. So, here is another review of one of Safari Limited's older models, this time from the Carnegie line, which is now discontinued. But, here it is, the Safari Limited older Spinosaurus from the Carnegie collection. This was first released in 1992 with a brown and black coloration, and actually had a pupil. Then this repaint came in 2007. Then it was resculpted in 2009 into a much better Spinosaurus figure, which happens to be the second best out of all of them. And since this figure was made in 1992, I don't mind all the inaccuracies on this one, cause like people complain oh its head is so inaccurate, it doesn't have the fisher claws, it doesn't have the dip in the sail. Well, as you can see, people, well, what was this figure made in? What, 1992? And this was made in 1992. That was before we knew Spinosaurus had the long snout. I don't know about the claws, but most importantly, in 2014, that's when we discovered the dip in the sail of Spinosaurus. And then, what? This was made in 1992 when we did not discover the dip. Like, come on, people, give it a chance. It's just an older figure. Okay, now that's out of the way. Let's take a look at the detailing. And some people complain about the detailing on here, how it's like so bland. But this is an old figure made in the 1990s. Give them a chance, please. But at least they improved on this. So, as you can see, the detailing is alright for an old figure. It does feel decent enough, and the sail is nice too. Nicely painted too, with some black all over it. See the red head, angry Spinosaurus. I mean, like, red face, not red head. See, the teeth are nicely sculpted too. And of course, it doesn't have the long snout, because this is the 1990s when we didn't know that he had the crocodile snout. This was more like a Megalosaurus head. But see, the teeth is nicely sculpted, nicely painted, and no fishhook claw and pronated wrists. And the feet are really, the legs are really short, I think. Sure, but it is a pretty fat Spinosaurus, and the short and curled tail. So most of their older figures had tripod poses, and I think this is not that bad of a figure. Right now I give it a 7 out of 10. It's really not that bad. But some people who hate it, they probably give it like a 4 out of 10. So figures like mainly a 7 out of 10 or B minus, C plus. So let's compare it to the other figures. Here's the outdated T-Rex by Carnegie 2. Battle of the outdated dinosaurs. Yeah, in this size, T-Rex would win this fight. Next up, here's the other predator that lived with, Carcharodontosaurus. And I don't think Spinosaurus could rear up like this. It'll mostly be bending down like that with shorter legs. But these two in a fight, they pass by, they're like, hey, what's up? So, lastly, let's compare it to the amazing 2009 Spinosaurus that everyone likes. And again, for some people who are still complaining about this not having the dip, it's made in 2009, the dip wasn't discovered till 2014. But this figure is like a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. See, it's a huge improvement. The fishhook claws, non-pronated wrists, and then the crocodile-like snout on here. And a more realistic paint job, but like less detailing on the 2009 one than the 1992 version. See, most people, this is no comparison at all. See, the 2009 was easily the better figure, but this is an old figure. What do you expect? So, this is it for this review. Make sure to leave a comment down below, like the video, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.